This is a battle in the first tournament being hosted on the Total War Discord server. We have Tylis against Boii. For Tylis, we have 5 tribal warriors up front, 3 Levy freemen behind, and 5 Thracian warriors. That's a lot of infantry. And then 2 Gallows Thracian infantry and 1 noble horse on each flank, with a strategist general, of course. For Boii, we have 2 heavy horse on each flank, 4 Levy freemen up front. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sword followers, 2 Celtic slingers, 2 Celtic bows, and 1 Celtic warrior with 1 chevron. So that's what we can call a rush Tylis build. By the way, Bobi is commanding Tylis, and Toon is commanding Boii. Having the Levy freeman behind the tribal warriors is a curious use of Levy freemen, in my opinion. Because usually you'd see Levy freemen up front, but they act as a second line here. So maybe for the precursors that Thracian warriors lacks, I have no idea. But that's more of a balanced Boii build. Oh, 2 Oathorns also. 2 Oathorns and no Oathorns for Tylis. The thing is, since Boii has a lot of, a decent amount of skirmishers, the Thracian warriors have to be extremely careful with their 30 armor. So Tylis pushing on the flanks and moving a bit slower in the front. But Boii has the cavalry advantage and the skirmish advantage. So we'll see how that goes. Celtic slingers and the Celtic bows pushing up front, being allowed to push up front, pulling back now. And Tylis starting to surround Boii here. And attack orders on the sword followers and Levy freemen. Levy freemen get charged by Levy freemen. Noble horse charge sword followers and Celtic warriors. They're not going to like this. On the line, tribal warriors against Levy freemen. Second line of Boii, sword followers are against tribal warriors. The second line of Tylis is pulling back. The cavalry of Boii could just go around here. 1 Gallo Thracian being left behind, and there the Thracian warriors are pushing in, and the first line and second lines of Boii are going to get destroyed. Heavy horse getting the rear charged on the noble horse that are losing and dropping. Heavy horse getting in the mix, but they're Levy freemen, so they're not going to like this. And here are just so many units of Tylis. But doing friendly fire here is worth it to get the Thracians. the Boii units breaking, but are going to come back. Here, Noble Horse wavering and is going to break. Cycle charging in the back of this Galo Thracian infantry, giving a little help to the Hawthorns to make this to make them clean this engagement quicker. Here, Boii is completely losing on the front as well. Here, there are Hawthorns, so it's a bit better. Noble Horse General getting into the Celtic Slingers, but they're Levy Freemen, so if they get the attack orders, and no, Precursor to General, that could have been a... That was a great occasion to kill the Tylis General. General of Tylis. Yep. Here the Hawthorns are winning, getting some kills against Galo Thracians that were already weakened by cavalry. Tribal warriors pulling through and getting into the what was left of the Celtic Slingers. And here the sword followers are getting surrounded, holding just like they can. Hawthorn here same, being surrounded and holding like they can. Thracian warriors losing though. Heavy horse against Thracian warriors. The heavy horse are not going to like this engagement. Tribal warriors getting around the general of Boii here. Noble horse finishing off the skirmishers of Boii. And look at the amount of units left for Tylis. A full Galo Thracian infantry that wasn't engaged yet. So many units at almost full strength. Hawthorn General struggling, trying to kill the Levy Freemen. And the Noble Horse General of Tylis is in a risky situation, to say the least. Risky position. Getting attacked by Hawthorns. Battle rhythm, headhunt maybe? No. Yes, headhunt. But 4 free units. 8, 10, 11. Basically 12 free units for Tylis, and the Hawthorn General of Boii is going to rout due to army losses. 1,000 losses though for Tylis, but it seemed like there were less than this. So Tribal War is doing extremely well here. Overall, doing okay for Tylis. Levy Freeman doing great here. Hawthorns doing well. Well, this one, yes, this one meh for Boii, and Sword Followers as well, but Boii got destroyed. So yeah, that was a nice battle. Short. It could have been a more interesting matchup, but still a nice battle to see and cast. Very intense. So there's one battle left for the first battle of the second round. So hopefully it will be played and uploaded today or tomorrow. But we will see that in the next one.